Today I just want to talk about a different sticking pattern to do these triplets. Exactly the same way to count them. If I was going 1 and 2 and triplet, 3 triplet and triplet, 4, wherever I'm putting the 16th note triplet, we just replace it with the 1 triplet or the and triplet when you're counting it. Exactly the same way to fit it in. However, the sticking is going to be different. Today it's going to be right, left, left. And most of these patterns I'm going to give you will have a bass along with your right hand. So the double left would be on the snare. So let me show you the first one. If I'm just changing the and of 4 to a 16th note triplet, that would be 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and triplet back, and 2 and 3 and 4 and triplet. So if that makes sense, follow the notation on the screen. The first exercise I've got to try and mix that up a little bit for you is putting 2 16th note triplets into a groove, and the first one would be on the 3 and on the and of 4, just like I did for the demonstration there. So that would go 1 and 2 and 3 triplet and 4 and triplet. So let me play that again. Check out the notation on the screen, try and make sense of it. So the triplet is going right, left, left, always in these exercises. So, sound pretty cool. Now if you get used to this, your left is really just supposed to be playing little ghost notes there. It doesn't need to be 2 full strokes because it's harder to get 2 full hits in there and make it into a triplet feel. So if you can keep them really close to snare, unless you're playing a backbeat, which is 2 or 4. So when it's going 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, you can hit that normal level, not lifting your hand way up and hitting it really high, just a normal accented snare for 2 and 4. Then everything else should be just nice and close to the snare, so that way a ghost note's easy. You don't need to be concentrating too hard on the dynamics and the volume of any of these notes. So again, that'd be 1 and 2 and. Now if that makes sense, let's move on to the next one. I was just going to add on 3 16th note triplets now. So the first one would be on the and of 2, on 3, and on the and of 4. So that would go 1, 2. Now you've tried the first 2 out, you're going to feel the need to stamp your foot on the and of 3, because you'll be that used to going 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and your foot coming down with your right hand. But you'll notice on the notation, that's not the case with this one. It's just to get you untrained from that same pattern, so you can put these doubles in without necessarily having to stamp after it. Right, so again. So if you play that a little bit faster, see how it sounds. Sounds pretty cool. Now let's change it up a little bit. Instead of having right, left, left on its own as a 16th note triplet, let's see if we can add some bass in as a 16th note triplet. So this next one is going to have a 16th note triplet on the 3 and on the and of 3, but the first 16th note is going to be the same as what we've been playing so far. 1, 1, 2, 3. So right, left, left, and then coming into hi-hat, bass, bass. So it's going to go triplet, triplet, so triplet, triplet, and then coming down on the backbeat. So have a look at the notation, see if you can make sense of this. I'll play it really slow, and my advice is on this one, do keep it slow, because your foot is going to resist trying to go fast at this tempo. Your head's going to want to play it how it sounds cool, nice and fast. Your foot's not going to want to do that at first. Eventually your foot will pick up this speed, so try it slow at first. Now, if you get used to it and you try it a few times, you will be able to play it a little bit faster. But don't go too fast. Your foot's going to make it slow to the point, and the triplet's going to trip. It's going to stutter and make your backbeat come in very delayed. So only go up in increments that your foot is able to keep up with. Practice a speed for a while, and when you're very comfortable at that speed, just tweak it up a tiny bit. Don't go night and day difference in speed when you want to speed it up, just little bits at a time, and I promise these grooves will just move up with you. When you get used to it, you're going to be happy to stick in another triplet on the end. Now, keep it exactly as it is, finishing with the bass on the end of 4 and add 2 lefts on the end. Make that into a triplet as well. See how that sounds. That's pretty cool. So this can do wonders to your standard rock beats. If you were playing that without any triplets in it, that beat would be... which is fine on its own, but it's a little bit better with all the triplets in there, you've got to admit. Give them a go. Let me know how you got on. Post some comments in there, let me know how these exercises go for you. I'm interested to see if people are trying any of these exercises and if they're actually able to do them or able to understand them. And if you want a more concise, thorough lesson, then check out the link in our profile. It's got an email capture page where you can just enter your email and let me know if you're interested in our course, where we'll go from everything, holding sticks, right up to advanced polyrhythms, from step by step, and with coaching calls with myself and other members of the course to keep you right at every step of the way. See you next time.